Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, check it out. Come get an inside look of the new Chariot, the new Battle Wagon, and the brand new AVX1985s by Vexus boats. It was just rigged out by Intune Marine. It's a pretty dynamic boat, and I think it fits a lot of the needs, not just that I like, but many of you might like too, so let's hop inside and check it out. All right, so we'll give a quick rundown on kind of the outside of the boat, and then after that we'll hop inside. So starting in the caboose right back here, the motor, Mercury Pro XS 200. The cool thing about the AVX 1985 is it's rated for a 200. A little more onions, a little more juice. I'm pretty fired up about that. As far as Raptors go, Minn Kota Raptors, 8-foot, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've even got a ladder here to jump in and out of the boat. Because like I said before, it's a high level angling boat, but you can do a lot more with this boat. Even potentially tube. There's a hole there back there where you can tube with the family. Kind of moving over here. I like how Vexus builds the trailers to match the boat. They build a big enough trailer for the boat. This is a dual axle trailer. It's a peace of mind and comfort. I do a lot of traveling, so it's wicked nice to have that. And yeah, let's kind of move up forward. Right here is the gas tank on the boat. This is where we're gonna put the fuel in. And kind of unlike the AVX 1980, which I used to run, their fuel tank was located right underneath the seats. And yeah, you'll see more of the inside when we get there. So let's keep running around to the front. And you can tell from a quick glance, it kind of looks like the AVX 1980 because it looks like a bass boat. But when you really get up close, you see, oh, this boat is a touch deeper. It's got a little more V to it and an extremely wide deck. So if you get down really nice and low here, you can see it's just a little bit deeper boat. And I'm excited about that. I think it's just gonna be able to handle bigger water, yeah, a little bit better. Moving up to the front of the trailer, I love this little step right here. So getting in and out of the boat, super easy. Bingo, bango, bongo. Comes right in the back of this trailer, and then when I trailer it, I just pull this up, move it over here. If I'm trailering it behind the truck or situating it in the garage. As far as the front trolling motor, Minn Kota Ultrex Quest, freaking dialed trolling motor, Megalive 2, 360, and we've got 2 Explorer 12s on the front. I'm really, really excited about this. Those are new units from Humminbird, and yeah, let's get inside the boat and check it out. Welcome to the Taj Mahal of aluminum fishing boats. This layout is really, really cool, and it's gonna be conducive to high-level anglers, folks with family members, folks with kids, or people that just wanna fish with buddies too, with the same performance you get out of any aluminum bass boat. Kind of ramped up on steroids. So let's start in the back, talk details, and we'll move all the way up to the front. So boom, back deck. Still a really big back deck. And the cool thing about this boat is it has jump seats and the ability to fish 4 people or drive with 4 people very comfortably. So at one glance, it's back deck. The next glance, it's a seat if you got your buddies out with you. Cup holders right there. Very, very comfortable. Underneath each seat is a cooler. You can utilize it as a cooler or storage, whatever you'd like. Moving back to these back containers here. This is where some of the guts are at, not all of them, and I think that's a really cool part. So this is where the boys at Intune Marine completely rigged this out. We've got some giant 16-volt 135 Norsk in the back. That's running my graphs. That's just like a standalone battery for the graphs. We got the Raptor pumps, we got the onboard chargers. We've got an AGM over here for the cranking battery. And this is such clean work right here. The boys at Intune Marine in the back. Shout out Bob, shout out Tevs. These guys do amazing work. They're true professionals. I don't care if you have a new boat or a used boat, come here and let the pros rig it up. Bass boats and just high performance angling boats nowadays are like rocket ships. And yeah, you're gonna want a pro's advice on this. So this side, it's all rigged out as well. And we have a main power switch right here. Boom. This turns not only my graph battery on, but my cranking battery on. Now we're fired up, we're live. Turn that back off. And the last but not least container on the back deck is a tournament grade live well. Super nice. I've been fishing tournaments out of Vexus boats for, I think, 5 years now. Amazing live wells, fish stay alive. All right, moving now to the cockpit area. This is a lot of room. The back deck had the jump seats, the cockpit area has the foldables. And I love how open it is in here. Here's where you can add more gear and also just shack up more people when you're navigating. This is really nice. You got your coangler rods right here, cup holders, side storage. You've got your little step here, kind of a nice day box, and then room for tools off to the side like your pliers and stuff like that. We get to the main cockpit area and you're like, okay, yeah, this feels right. We've got 2 Explore 12s here by Humminbird, Vexus graph mounts right here. Yeah, all your flips and switches off to the side, horn, bilge, navigation lights, internal lights, manual pump, time pump. Got this rigged up with a foot pedal right here. Your throttle's still right here, you engage it, and we're operating like a freaking race car. I love how much space is here in the cockpit. You can order this 1985s with a second console, which is really cool, but I'm fishing alone a lot and I'm just kind of a bass man at heart, so I order it just with a single console. This just helps me go from the front and the back really, really quick. And the ability that this is so open and there is a cockpit area and you can fish more people, this is not just a bass boat. This is a multi-species boat too. This would be a great boat for walleyes, muskies, everything in between. So now, I think we're ready to go to the front deck, and this is a really impressive part. Look at this. Look at this. I'm 6 feet tall. Look at how wide this freaking front deck is. I don't care if you run a giant walleye boat or a giant glass bass boat. This is the biggest front deck I've ever seen on a boat. I'm serious, period. Biggest front deck. You can fish 3 people up here very comfortably. It's giant. This is probably what I like the most about this boat. Just how wide and how much fishability there is. I'm a bass guy, walleye guy, multi-species angler at heart, but musky anglers do not sleep on this boat either, just because there's so much freaking room. And as we kind of move up front, we talked about the little step here. Let's get into some of the boxes. One of the reasons I love just kind of a single console is because when I'm rigging rods or doing anything, I love this area right here. I'll flip open the middle. This is where I keep all my tackle. You do have the opportunity to put rods in here. It is a rod locker, but this is kind of mainly where my main hard boxes go. Now, this boat drives really nice, and I have a theory on kind of why. The hull is really cool, but the rigging system of this boat, I think, just distributes the weight the best. So this is where the rest of my batteries are at right here. These are the giant Norsks, it's 36 volts. And these are my Troll motor batteries. I've got a main on and off switch right here. The boys in-tune rigged it up easily that way. And yeah, I think it just adds a little bit more weight to the front. Quick hole shot, and it's a really, really clean ride. Opposed to just kind of shoving everything in the back and there being so much weight back here, it just distributes the weight the best. All right, that's the giant middle compartment. Over here, this is your true rod locker. I don't have all my tackle and stuff in here right now, but this is kind of where I'll put all my rods. Holds up to 8-foot long rods, I think. I've got the front seat in here, and we were just doing a little crappie banging today, so it's got a little tackle box. And then over here to the left, this is where I like to keep my soft plastics. This is probably where I'll just keep a variety of different bags depending upon where I'm fishing and how I'm fishing. This container is huge. It's really nice that we've got coolers in the back now, because in the 1980, they had the cooler up here in this little smaller container. This is a giant container to hold all your plastics or life jackets, day bags type stuff. I'd like to know too, like Vexus's other aluminum models, these boats are true hybrid. So they're aluminum on the outside, fiberglass on the inside. It's an aluminum boat with a real fiberglass feel, if you can kind of understand that. Just a lot of quality latches, everything locks, everything's together. It's built really, really clean. Is that okay, or is that too long-winded?
No, that's good. It's good.
So much room, so much fishability. The Vexus 1985s, I'd chalk it up as a performance bass boat, but it has the opportunity to do a lot more. Like you saw, you can fit 4 people in the boat. Everybody's got a place to sit. For you multi-species anglers out there, you've got big front decks, but you have the ability to fish walleyes or fish muskies or anything you'd like to fish. It's an incredible fishing boat. I love it. Huge shout out to Into Marine for rigging this to the nines. These boys are true pros. And shout out to Vexus for making a really cool hybrid boat. This boat is gonna go on a lot of travels, and yeah, I'm excited to rip it this summer. If you'd like to learn more, check it out at intomarine.com. I'm Sam Sobi, and we'll see you at the lake.